Making this video to reach out to any other 11th gen Civic owners out there with the 2.0, more so probably with the manual transmission. If you guys have noticed a rattle from your engine bay when shifting or when revving the engine kind of in neutral. So ever since I drove this car off the lot, I thought it would kind of go away, but it's been almost 10 months now of ownership and the rattle has not went away. It is pretty much a fluttering rattle noise when the RPMs drop from about 5,000 to 4,000. Within that range, about passing by 4,500 RPM, it's really not noticeable if you have the radio on and the HVAC blasting in the car. The camera had a hard time picking it up with the mic, but take a listen to these clips, turn your volume up a little bit, and you'll hear what I'm saying. This is just clips of me kind of free revving the car in neutral, letting that RPM pass through that zone, and you can hear the noise. Not sure if you guys could clearly hear it in those videos, but it is louder in person, the fluttering noise in that range I discussed. In addition to this noise, there's also a noise that I've noticed is more prominent in the winter and colder temps. When you are in gear and off the throttle, around 3,000 to 3,500 RPM, there's a more consistent buzzing noise coming from the engine bay that I have not been able to pinpoint either. It's more of a consistent buzz than the fluttering noise from 5 to 4,000 when the RPMs drop. I've been looking all over the engine bay, so if you guys have had any of these rattles and found solutions to them, please leave a comment below. Let me know. I will definitely try it. The only thing I found so far online concerning engine bay rattles was a video on a Type R talking about the hood latch release cable. And it was a pretty nice detailed video. I'll leave it in the description below, but it was someone who found out this hood release cable was rattling around on the chassis. So I took all the measures here to put some standoff foam behind all the areas that this can contact the frame of the car, and that made absolutely no difference. So I'm still at a loss for what is making the rattling noise. So I did take it to the dealer. I took a tech for a ride and showed him the noise. He definitely agreed it is not normal, and they took the car in and looked at it for quite a while. And here's the little write-up they gave me. It states that between 5 to 4,000 RPMs, there's a rattle on decel. Customer drove the vehicle. Rattle is more prominent from the driver front of the vehicle when engine is fully warmed up to temperature. They put chassis ears on the suspension, listened to it. They put chassis ears underneath the car, under the hood, at the airbox. They were unable to find the noise at all. There was one thing on their tech line about an SI where the driver front brake line rattled. So they did something with that where they put foam between the brake line. I'm not exactly sure where it is, and the frame of the car. That did absolutely nothing. So the correction was stated, no correction at this time. There was nothing they could do for me. They found no source of the rattle, but they did call back a couple weeks later and let me know that another 2.0 manual was in the dealer for regular service, and the tech was able to drive the car and notice the same rattling situations as mine. So it doesn't seem like mine is the only one. The main reason I took it to the dealer is when I first heard the noise, I was concerned about a timing chain tensioner problem and the timing chain slapping around in the case. It's kind of what it sounded like to me, but they confirmed it is nothing engine related. They believe the noise is from over here. So that either means something is loose and rattling against something that I can't locate, or it is something within the transmission. I know the earlier S2000s had clutch buzz problems with the springs inside the clutch discs actually rattling in their cage. So I don't know if we're back to square one here 23 years later with this car being designed that much later. That I can't believe that that would be a problem again for them to go back to a design that would cause that. But I'm all ears, guys. If you have any ideas, drop them below. Give the video a like. I'll make future updates if I do find the smoking gun here for what it is. So stay tuned as always. I'll see you guys in the next one.